right now, information coming out that Jamaine Ortiz, who's been a hot candidate and contender for a lot of guys, will be facing off against Teofimo Lopez February 18th. It's not permanent or confirmed, but I heard that it is being finalized. Teofimo doesn't have long, so with the fight being 8 weeks away, you got to promote the fight. Then you also got to have a guy who's basically give him enough time to have a camp and other stipulations that they put on the fight. But I feel like that's a accurate fight. If Teofimo takes that fight, that'll be a good fight for me. Like I said, bro, anybody who's at 135 or 140 is a hard fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's a hard fight for me, for Teofimo, in my eyes. I mean, bro, if y'all, at this time right now, Sabril Matias, he's not really in the picture for the fight right now. Teofimo already has options and contenders and things like that. I mean, they probably called him, but from what I'm hearing, other people have called him too. So, Jamaine Ortiz being an option, that's definitely a fight I would give Teofimo credit for. I have no issues with that fight. Jamaine Ortiz gave Lomachenko a hard fight. He gave a lot of people a hard fight. I think that'll be a hard battle. That's a 50-50 fight in my eyes. Teofimo could lose that fight. Most definitely. If he takes that fight, though, I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good right now, to kind of build up. And then with that situation, you know, Jamaine Ortiz hasn't had many fights at 140. So I'm pretty sure that's what the fight would be at for the belt. And in that case, that could put Jamaine Ortiz in a situation where if he wins, he'll have a belt at 140. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a huge flip, which a lot of people should do. You know what I'm saying? Like Top Rank, I will. They put you in there with hard fighters, even if the fighters in there around the same stable and stuff like that. They'll put you in there with a guy who's challenging. You know what I'm saying? Who's not going to be an easy fight. But that's a perfect matchup, though. I wasn't really thinking of that because in my mind, Jamaine Ortiz is still at 135. But he has said recently that he would look at elite fighters at 140. I definitely feel like he's overlooked. He's one of the most overlooked talent in boxing. But telling you, 135, 140, whether the guys are at 135 or 140, like I said before, they got 40 or 50 guys. Let me ask you a question real quick. I'm gonna confirm when I say it's 40 or 50 guys at the weight class. Which one of you people thought about Jamaine Ortiz when you think about the top guys at 135? Nobody. No, you don't think about them, right? That's how deep 135 was. It still is. And 140. A lot of those guys are interchangeable. So it's kind of like when I'm hearing things about people saying they don't want to fight at 135 and they want to go back to 30 and I'll go at the 40. Realistically, 35, 30, and 40, that's kind of like interchangeable. A lot of those guys in their careers, if you're at 30, 35, 40, you usually move in between those weight classes. I'm not just talking about just one particular fighter. I'm talking about most of them. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're Floyd or Pacquiao, a lot of these guys, they move through those weight classes easy with no issues. So it's not really a big deal or something that's really hard to figure out. That's a situation you're always gonna find yourself in. But I definitely think, yeah, I mean, hey, that stable's starting to get moved around a little bit. That's a difficult in-house fight. That's definitely something that I can see happening. And I noticed Teofimo's got a little quiet lately since the Devin Haney fight. I'm pretty sure he don't want no spotlight on him as far as being a target of any possible fights in the future. As far as Tank or Devin Haney, I haven't heard him say anything. I know he said something about Tank rehydration and all the other stuff, but last thing I heard about the other fights was money issues. So I'm pretty sure if he's doing the fight in-house with his own team, he won't have issues with the money. But I don't know, man. Right now, I don't know. That's something I would definitely consider, though, as far as with Jamaine Ortiz. That'll be a matchup that's not too high, not too low. It's kind of right in between where he needs to be coming off the Josh Taylor fight. He doesn't have to fight an elite talent every fight. I think that's kind of an impossible expectation placed on him because he's already fought a lot of elite guys. But Jamaine Ortiz is what I'm looking for. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.